In today's video, I'm going to be talking about these three words: see, look or look at, and watch. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen, and on my channel, I help people learn English. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about these three words: see, look, and watch. Now I know that for some English learners, these three words can be a little difficult because they don't always translate nicely into other languages. In English, we use a different word for different situations. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what those different situations are. I'll talk about each individual word first, and then afterwards I'll compare them. Okay, let's go. Firstly, let's talk about the word see. Now, see is one of our 5 senses. So we see things with our eyes, we hear things with our ears, we smell things with our noses, we taste things with our tongue, and we touch things with our hands or skin. So when we see things, it comes to our eyes. So when we see things, it can be by accident. It may not be on purpose. So we may see things by accident. Now remember, when we've seen something in the past, yesterday, last week, last year, we use the word saw, which is the past tense of see. So for example, I saw this cute little dog at the park yesterday. So I was at the park, this dog walked past me, and the dog came to my eyes. So I saw the dog. Another example, I saw your brother at the gym last night. I was at the gym, your brother was at the gym, your brother walked past, your brother came to my eyes, and I saw him. I didn't plan to meet him, we met by accident. So I saw your brother at the gym last night. Did you see that cute guy over there? Did that cute guy come to your eyes? Did you see him? We also use see when we want to go visit the doctor. You should go see a doctor. You look really sick. We're going to go see the doctor tomorrow. My daughter is feeling really sick at the moment. Now look. When we use look, we want someone to pay attention. We want someone's eyes to go to something. When we use see, something comes to our eyes. So it could be an accident that we see something. But with look, it is never an accident. You want someone to pay attention. You want someone to focus, to make sure that that their eyes go to something. Look at these kittens. Aren't they cute? I want your eyes to go to these kittens, not my face, these kittens. I want your eyes to go to these kittens, to pay attention to these kittens. So I say, look. Look at these kittens. Aren't they cute? I can also say, oh look, there's a rainbow over there. I want your eyes to go over there to the rainbow. Now, to look at something is actually a phrasal verb. And if you haven't seen my video on phrasal verbs, I'll put a link up here and also down in the description below. I won't talk about this phrasal verb in today's video, but I just want to let you know that most of the meanings of this phrasal verb has something to do with paying attention or concentrating on something. So I hope that helps you when you go and study this phrasal verb. Now, when we use look with the WH words, we usually don't say at after look. Oh, look who's just arrived. Where am I supposed to look when I'm taking a selfie? Make sure you look where you're going. Don't just look at your phone. And the last word, watch. Watch is similar to look, so you're always paying attention to something. But you use watch when you think that something is going to happen. So you watch things that move or change. So we watch TV, we watch movies, we watch sport because things are changing, things are moving. So you can say, can you watch the kids? Maybe you're at the beach and you don't want the kids to go too far out into the water. So you ask your husband or wife to watch the kids. They're always moving, so one of you needs to pay attention to what they're doing. And because we use watch when things are moving or changing, we tend to watch things for a long time. So we don't tend to watch things for a few seconds. We tend to watch things for much longer than that. So for example, watching TV. We don't watch TV for 1 second or 2 seconds. We tend to watch TV for a long time. You also watch a sports match. Now, sports matches can go on for hours. So when you watch something, it's not just for 1 second or 5 seconds. It's usually for much longer than that. Now, when we're talking about a movie or a sports match that's happening right now, we use watch. Oh, I'm watching the game right now. Can I call you back? But when we're talking about the whole movie or the whole match, we can also use see. Did you see the game last Saturday? Have you seen the latest Marvel movie? Now let's compare these 3 verbs. If I say, I saw your sister at the coffee shop yesterday, or I watched your sister at the coffee shop yesterday, what's the difference? I saw your sister at the coffee shop yesterday. I was at the coffee shop and your sister was also at the coffee shop. Your sister came to my eyes, so I saw her. I didn't plan to meet her at the coffee shop. She just happened to be there as well. So I saw your sister at the coffee shop yesterday. Now, I watched your sister at the coffee shop yesterday. What does this mean? Now, when we're watching something or someone in this example, it happens for a long time, remember? And it usually has a feeling that something is moving or something may happen. So I'm paying attention to your sister. Maybe she works at the coffee shop. So in this sentence, I'm paying attention, I am concentrating, and I'm doing this for a long time. Okay, this example. I saw myself in the mirror. I looked at myself in the mirror. What's the difference? I saw myself in the mirror. Saw, see. Maybe I was walking past the mirror and I saw myself in the mirror as I was walking past. It was not planned. I just used my eyes to see myself in the mirror. Now, I looked at myself in the mirror. This time, there's no accident. I planned to go to the mirror, make my eyes go to the mirror, to my image, my reflection. I'm studying my face, my clothes. I am paying attention to my image. I am concentrating on my image. Okay, so I hope you have a better idea of how to use these 3 words now. So let's summarize. See, You use see when you use your eyes, when you're using one of the five senses. So when you see something, it's not always planned. It can be an accident. You're just using your eyes. Look. Look is always planned. You use look when you want someone to pay attention to something, when you want someone's eyes to go somewhere, to pay attention, to concentrate on something. And watch. You use watch when things are moving or things are changing. And when you watch something, it happens for a long time. So you watch TV, you watch movies, you watch concerts. And you can also use watch if you think that something may happen. Watch the kids, they may drown because you're at the beach. Watch that guy, I don't trust him. Thank you for watching today's video. Please give me a thumbs up if you found this video useful, and please share with friends or family if they're also learning English with you. Keep practicing, stay safe out there, and I shall see you next time. Bye.